again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My fellow reactors, commenters, the passers-by, and of course my fans, my active fans, active commenters, you are all welcome. Join this live, and also remember the CCTV, the spy, and also the Gossip Association, the Secret Gossip Association, the Public Gossip Association. You are all welcome to this kind of a channel at this time of the day. Remember, we are going to start one-on-one straight away as we move ahead. I don't know exactly where we are going to start, but from wherever the banger is going to banker is where we are going to start. I don't know where we should start, but we are going to start from wherever the banger is going to hit. Let's go straight away to the point. I don't know how you're gonna take it, but take it the way you wanna take it. Depends on you as we move along ahead. I don't know what we are going to say from this kind of a moment, but if you feel that you should add up something at the comment section, add it according to your wish. Straight away, we are going to add the Kenges, of course. Kenge is covered here, and of course, Agama. Today, I'm not going to dwell so much on other small YouTubers in the village, as we all know. And also, remember, Gigolo Master is going to be covered maybe at the end, depending on my time, how it's going to be. Let me go straight away to the point. Chai! Yeah? The coming news in the building today. Let me put first. Hey! Kenge trying to make things accountable on camera.
14,600 plus 1,200 plus 35,000. What is that 1,200 plus 45? 45,000. What is that 1,200? Yes,
hey!
Okay. So where is this 14,000 coming from? Read for me. I want to see 14,000. We bought what and what. But the same PVC is here.
No, you and PPR.
Oh, BPR. See what took a lot of money. 6,000. What is this?
Lula Brazil, you are very much welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel
One is 2,000.
as we move ahead.
Which one?
Then you will see, you will edit that part.
You bought two. So that is 4,000. The next thing, read there.
Socket 100 each.
No, I want to see.
If in case you don't realize something going on in that part, then I will elaborate to you.
Get 1,600.
I don't know why I'm doubting
Kenge,
this receipt.
you hear, is saying, I don't know why I'm doubting this receipt.
Female elbow. One is 2,000. Which is with 2,000? Female elbow. This one.
Female elbow moja inakuwa 100.
Hebu check. Alishaenda kutafuta masufuria huko nyumbani wapi pana. Guys, this is Frank, the plumber. He's arriving with plumbing tools.
If in case you don't realize something going on there, then let me elaborate to you. He's trying to make things accountable on camera. Perhaps to the donators to see, yes, of course. But how would you tell me? He edits that part. He doesn't bring it clear. He doesn't bring it clear. Because already he says that I've been using a lot of money in the construction, while we know that the donators are fully involved. Let me take you direct to another part where he says, wait a minute.
Hizo ndogo ndogo zipango sehemu moja. for the future board.
Wait a minute and see.
Guys, my wife and pick up plaster. Oh, they put plaster. Guys, we are finishing up. I don't.
This part is almost close to the
We
end.
won't put tiles. We'll put floor. I'm repeating that. I don't want somebody saying, "Oh, you ate money," and I'm telling you guys, even I've spent my own money. All the money that I've had has been. Sometimes I spend money until it's left 3,000. So thank you guys. Thank you. Tomorrow I want to bring someone to see if we can close that gap. Very important, very urgent. And also we're gonna build inside there for the tank to be put. Maybe I take you around and show you. Then we want to put these glasses windows.
Then you will see
Paint them.
the part that I wanted to react on. The part where they left to put that tank. Imagine that big tank.
Yeah. Then we paint the entire house. Once we paint, we give out the house. Yes, ceiling number 1.
You see that
floor
part?
number 2.
Be keen and see it. That part where he's saying that he wants to put the tank. How can you put tank inside?
Yes, niambie.
How can you put the tank inside the house?
Ungependaje?
How?
Hi.
Let me take you to their mother's their mother's compound. I don't know if I will find that part where then they put their tank outside, but he wants to put at the grandmother inside the house. How would it happen? And then he says that is being creative. How would you be creative in such a dangerous thing? How can I put a tank on top of my roof? That it can't work. He has to build something like a tower, TOWER, a tower, to put a tank on top. That is how it works. But you find Kenge, I don't know, it's because he's trying to squeeze the money or what. He himself at his compound, he has a tower built outside of the house. Outside, it's a bit a small distance from the house, but he wants to build a tower inside the house. Don't you think it would be dangerous? I'm not pushing any hate, but I'm bringing clarity so that we can see. How can you build a tower inside the house? A tower inside the house to put that heavy tank. What if it damages the house, the walls of the house? It was not really correct, but you'll find this Kenge will do such a thing, of which it is incorrect. Yeah, you cannot build a tower inside the house. It can never happen. Yeah? Let's continue and see. He keeps insisting.
Hi guys, I'm telling him the whole world is watching him. So I'm telling him tomorrow we'll finish. But I just wanted to show you how far we've done. Super amazing.
You see that space at the top of the roof? You want to put the tank inside the house. Hey, miscalculation. And that's how the walls of the house is gonna be dismantled. It will crack. It might crack because maybe due to heavy rain. And what if the tank gets filled up? Because there should be an alternative. That's why it is good to build a tank outside. Not far from the house maybe, but at least it should be separate from the house. Because a damage can happen. Maybe the tank can, these things that maybe a plastic, you cannot know. Maybe it can get damaged and water start leaking outside. It would be dangerous to the walls. It can cause a lot of damage. How can you build a tank, a tower inside the house? Hey, I don't know if this is misuse. Yes. And you tell me that this is correct. Some of the things that we rectify here as reactors. George, I see you Abad. I see you. Khaled, what do you mean by Khaled? I don't understand. Mustafa, I think it's Mustafa. Hi, how are you? How are you doing? Thank you for joining. Please comment as we move ahead. Like my videos. How can you build a tower inside the house? That was not really correct. Let's continue.
Into the house, Let me hear this madam. She's doing some mathematics here. I think now
That was the end. Let me take it back where he was outside.
we have resources, but I feel like there is a way that
God,
we are
man.
deprived of money. Somehow, we don't have money to do what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
For example, 13 days ago, we didn't have this structure here.
Oh, which it's
13
true.
days ago. But through you guys, your support, and that I mean through
Ongea
your
na
donations,
Shoshona,
money
kuja.
here and there, today we have a structure here. We've had people who
Ngoja
have
kwanza
worked on the
nimalize.
roof, experts. We've had materials here in Africa. There's nothing we've imported. What am I trying to say? We actually have it all. But somehow, still people find it very expensive to do a structure. And then a lot of people are into traditional jobs. For example, the one I was showing.
Let me just stop because this Oga Marwa is saying nothing from there. Yes, we have resources. I cannot deny that. But if we really had those resources, why do you still go and, because those resources could be giving us income. Resources could be giving us income. Those same resources should be building structures. And he keeps saying that Africa, we are living a good life. We have resources. We have money. We have everything. He keeps talking about that every single day. But why does he still depends on the dollars from abroad? If truly we had income and resources. Because he will keep saying, we don't have this. But why? This is enticing people in a bad way. People will now think that, okay, let me start a YouTube channel. Then I start doing what? You see? Because he keeps misleading by saying that we have a income. If truly we had income, why should we beg? Why should he beg to build a structure? Because he fully depends on these donators. And the donators, I don't deny that they come to help. It's good. But the words that he says, misleading. You see? Please like my videos as we move ahead. If you like reaction videos, like my videos as we move ahead. We continue with the banger. Because I have a few minutes to finish.
Small scale farming. So it's very difficult for you to do something like this. And one day you build a structure like this. It's very difficult. So that is what happens, guys. Africa has, look how many young men can plaster a house like this and build a house, not even plaster.
Hey, employing over 50 people to work. Hey, that structure of a house and building in, he wants things in a hurry. That's why a lot of mistakes might come in, because he is in too much hurry. Imagine building a tower inside the house, wanting to put a tank, a heavy tank that might cause damage to the walls of the building. And you tell me that is correct. That isn't correct at all. I don't know why people keep saying that we are pushing hate. We are not pushing hate, because some of the things I react according to things that I see. It's not really. It is weird. Because he comes up with crazy ideas, as he normally says, that he comes up with crazy ideas. Let me leave even this Kenge for now. Let's go straight away. I don't know, I will start with the Gamma or Gigolo Master. Let me start with D Mwango first before I go to the Gigolo Master. I'm going to banga so that you can understand what's really happening. Let's go to D Mwango right now. And then you tell me that this is correct. Please like my video as we move on ahead. The ads, I have to skip them fast. And you tell me that us as reactors, we don't support. We support even by viewing their videos, their ads. We view them because we must come up with content. I view them personally. I support them by viewing. And you tell me that we have not, and you will come and say that we do not contribute to anything, we shouldn't react on. We contribute even by viewing his videos. There where I get income. I view the ads too. Remember? Let's go to this D. Hey, stepping on people's, she wants to remove somebody's banana who struggled to plant the banana. They must come up with, hey, and you tell me somebody has struggled to plant a banana, and she's giving an idea that this banana should be plucked out so that it should become a road. How would you such a thing? How would you do such a thing? Is it normal? Let me put that part. Just listen. Here she's saying in Kiswahili that, so should we pluck this banana out of the shamba? Is it really correct? It is not correct at this kind of a moment. Because how would you pluck somebody's banana? Is it really right? And then you hear the driver of that lorry, the lorry of the timber, saying that we are not supposed to step on people's crops, or we have to ask first for those people to allow us to pluck that banana, because they are used to some of the things where they are being blocked. Some of the things where the roads are being blocked, they cannot transport their building materials to the site because of such things. Let me continue. Hey, somebody was saying at the comment section, let me just read. You remember that D has already lost some of her chickens. Not some, in fact, all of her chickens. And you tell me she can keep animals. She can't at all. Remember the mathematics. If not for people at the comment section, I'm sure that mathematics would be some dog abandoned, an abandoned dog, unkept dog. It is because people give her advices at the comment section. People who are concerned about her, they give her advice at the comment section on how she's supposed to bring up that animal. And you hear the chickens are all dead because she doesn't give it enough. I can say she doesn't keep the chickens very well. Because how would you come up with ideas and you've not prepared for it? First, before you start building a chicken house, you have to build a house for those chickens where they will sleep. The food that they eat, it should be proper. It should be at least maybe dry food, grains. But you will find out that these people, if you go closely and find out, they give these chickens foods that maybe are not dry. Because she lost all the chickens. And it was the chickens that was brought by her brother. Improper medication, they guess. They don't look for a professional in chicken keeping. That's how they lost their chickens. You remember even his brother Kenge at the Bela. The fish, some of the fish at the fish pond died because they don't follow the precautions. They don't look for an expert to give them advices on how to keep these animals. You realize that all chickens are dead right now. How would you allow? In fact, in that store, if it's the store that they are keeping those chickens in, there is construction materials like the cement. There is a lot of wires inside there. That place can never be conducive for chickens. And you tell me, in fact, I saw one of the chicken. He tied the leg of a chicken and tied to a post at the construction site there. That was not correct. Chickens should be allowed a space, their own space. First, before you keep chicken, you have to build a house, construct a house for chickens. At least this D should be having enough knowledge about this chicken. Imagine, the cement is being kept in that store, and the building construction materials being kept in that house. Remember, maybe the chicken inhaled the cement and blocked their breathing system. That's how she lost those chickens. And you tell me that is really right. That store, she expects the animals to sleep in the same store. She expects construction materials to be in that store. And you tell me that is a conducive environment. And in fact, you can find out she normally feeds a chicken even once. A chicken should be in a place where at least it can be allowed to roam around to look for food, because the kienyeji chicken, the traditional chicken, you are supposed to leave them to walk and look for food from every corner of the village. And you tell me this is right. That is how she lost the chicken. And you tell me that is right. Somebody was giving an advice. My advice to D. Mwango, building sites are often not healthy environment for chickens. And that is what, and you would say that I copied from that comment. I never copied from that comment. That was an idea that I had. That was my content. But now I'm going through the comment section so that you can understand why those chickens died. And then let me continue. The sites are often not healthy environment for chickens. Excuse me. And not healthy environment for chickens. Cement, HGV fumes, noise pollution, even uncontrolled human noises and diseases. All those are dangerous to pollutary. You understand that the environment was not conducive. Imagine, how can you keep a chicken inside where materials are kept? Remember, chickens need healthy environment where they get free space. Remember, maybe perhaps it goes and start eating the cement. You cannot know. And maybe inhale those materials, the cement, they inhale, because the cement is not good. 24/7, imagine those chickens are sleeping in that house. And you tell me this D can become a good farmer? No. I pity those animals that she's keeping. She's misusing those animals. I can say what? Animal abuse. That is like animal abuse in that environment. How would you say you keep chickens where you keep construction materials? Let me continue to that is somebody who is bangering at the comment section. And I would put, even if it cannot be visible, if in case you can see, it cannot be visible. Let me read another comment. Somebody was saying, a good advisor was saying, wait until you have finished building before you even start farming or keeping animals. All these things could also stress animals. And you hear this D wants to plant vegetables and all that. Before she completes building, she's in a hurry for nothing. She is supposed to concentrate on her building before. You see, now she's getting a lot of loss. Imagine, she has lost already a lot of chickens. And remember, the dog also is in a very inconducive environment. Cold. Remember, it should be at her grandmother's, her mother's house if possible. How would you keep rush into projects that will cost you a lot? Remember, these chickens, she would have sold it and made a lot of money out of it, and maybe buy cement to complete the construction. But she's always wanting a lot within no time. Unplanned projects, they come up with ideas, crazy ideas, like Kenge wanting to put a big tank, a Ken tank, inside the tower built inside the house. How possible is it? It is so dangerous to that house. It can crack the walls. It can make a lot of damage in that house. And you tell me this is really right. The chickens are kept in where they keep the construction material. Even me right now, if I want to keep chickens, first thing first, I have to build a chicken house then other things follow. I buy some chickens. I have to build, I was saying I have to build a chicken house before bringing chickens, because I cannot put the chickens inside the house where I sleep. Yeah? Remember, a lot of things can happen. Diseases, it can step on my food and pollute all the environment in the house. This is how these people rush into projects that they end up getting a big loss. Let's continue. Nice to don't keep chickens if you are not living there. Plant trees and wait with the other things until house is completed. Somebody was giving good ideas to this D, but D won't listen. Somebody was saying, D, prioritize projects. First priority, take care of yourself and Matt, of which that is supposed to be. In fact, somebody lined up. You can see from number 1 to the last in her comment section, but she will ignore because she feels she knows everything. Secondly, focus on putting slab. Third, plant trees to keep growing. Go for vacation, number 4. Number 5, put top slab. Number 6, go for vacation. Number 7, complete the walls and internal partitioning. 8, build swimming pool. 10, do finishing and furnishing. 11, do landscaping. Number 12, construct chicken house. That is after building. The 13th comment. Back again, guys. If in case you are away, come back again. We continue because it was kind of, my network was a bit shaky. But I'm sure it is not going to affect me. Maybe you can try to log in again and come back. We continue. Somebody was giving this D advices upon advices because she cannot listen to those your advices. You better keep those advices to yourself because these advices sounds like you are trying to teach her and she doesn't want to be taught. Let's continue. You can hear somebody else was saying, from under this comment again, it is about 14 points that this person commented. 14 points. Planning her plans to her, for her at least to get some senses. Somebody else, it is just advices in her comment section. Somebody was saying, I advise you that you don't deal with any chicken until you settle home, because chicken need more attention and are not settled yet. You see? And the fourth one, another person again, somebody was saying, plant trees while constructing. Let farming be your last project after completion of your mansion. In fact, I've been seeing all these people in this village. They normally build first the houses for chicken before they start bringing in chicken, but they won't listen. In fact, where the chicken sleeps and where the construction is close, because from Ayam Marwa's building villa, you see the chicken's house are far away from the construction. You realize that she should be gaining some advice. Maybe she doesn't listen to her brother, because me, I concluded that way. I don't know, my overthinking won't allow me. My overthinking won't allow me to do that. Don't buy birds or animals until you are living there and can supervise and manage them. Plant fruits, trees, and have a landscape going so that they will mature and bear fruits. You remember, this D wants to travel. At the same time, she wants to buy land. At the same time, she wants to keep chickens. I'm not saying it's bad to do all those, but some of the advice, her advisors at the comment section. I'm a reactor. I react on this comment section right now. Her advisors are giving her wise decisions and wise advice, but D won't listen to any of those because she feels like somebody is trying to take over or trying to sabotage her plans. She's a girl child. She's still, she doesn't have a family yet. I can say she doesn't have a kid ready. already, but she will enter into projects that maybe she feels like people are trying to defend her from doing her projects. Nobody's after her projects. Nobody. Her commenters are the ones trying to advise her. You see, how would you build? At the same time, you want to do other projects. You are promising upon promises. Let's continue. The same thing with the gigolo master. Promising everybody with something of which he has not even completed this building and is already doing charitable organization. I'm not saying it's bad to do charitable organization, but at least he would concentrate on his building first before other things. These people won't listen. That's why this Marwa will be far away with the development from the siblings, because he concentrated first on his building and he has already finished. Now he's doing charity because already his building is complete. But some of the parts I would say I would banker. The staircases has no barriers. And the kitchen he has not completed. But that one, compared to his siblings, the siblings are in a hurry. Let me continue. I'm not pushing any hate to anybody. I'm just reacting from what I see on video. Let's continue. You hear? Do you wait until you imagine? Couple. A lot of comments are advices. Do you wait until you get your house ready? Then you can be more ready for your animals. Remember the Chihuahua dog that he has, Mat, needs a lot of attention. That dog, I realize, needs a lot of attention, proper diet, and also it should be kept clean because of a lot of diseases you cannot know. The chickens too needs a lot of care because that one is something you consume, you eat when it's cooked. So it can be dangerous if it's not kept well. Let's continue here. She's rushing to other projects before she completes another. Somebody saying, don't, somebody saying, hide, no, let me read this comment. The chicken are very delicate creatures. They will not survive in that environment. You need to wait until the house is done. That was somebody, and this person says, love you. That means he's just correcting out of good heart. She's correcting out of good heart. Because me, I was wondering, how would just chicken die just like that? But when I came to realize that she keeps the chickens inside that building where the cement are being kept and all that, the environment is not conducive for chicken. At least she would have even called or seek advice from this Burundian traveler, because I see Burundian traveler is so good in that chicken keeping, because I've watched some of his, though I don't watch some of videos too much, I will normally watch. He has a project of chicken. At least she would have gotten some advice from this Burundian traveler. And even some advice from other people who keep chicken in that environment fast, because she rushes. Her rush is too much. Her rush is too much. You have to think fast. Build. Me, I had I wanted to start keeping rabbits. Even you can go and look at some of my long time videos. I had a rabbit, but because I couldn't keep it anymore because the environment couldn't allow me to keep that rabbit. But though it was stolen again, I never felt well because I had brought up that rabbit in a way that I expected some. And that rabbit, I was told, somebody who sold it to me, told me that that rabbit was expecting. So I was expecting some little rabbits too. But it was unfortunately stolen. You see, because maybe, it had no security, because the house that I built for my rabbit was a bit not having, so I normally kept it inside the house, and it was not conducive environment. That's why I stopped that project of keeping rabbits. And also I stopped my project of keeping dogs, because this, my mother was not happy about the environment where it was not conducive for those animals. That's why I left. And you'll see some advices you should listen to. Because you can bring an animal and you come and frustrate it with a lot of projects. You are including projects upon projects. This animal can live a life that it can be traumatized. You realize that? It can be, you should seek advices first from people who know about this, because an animal can be traumatized with anything. It can be traumatized with things that you assume that it's normal, but to an animal, it can be traumatized. You see? That's why she should finish the projects of building first before she continues with other projects. Yes, that was a very good advice from the comment section, but she won't follow. In fact, almost 90% is advices from our comment section, because I can see advices upon advice. Advice. Somebody is saying, D suggested with those heavy weight coming in, I think you should get the road with a lot of gravel. Remember, it's a farmland, so the earth is very soft. You see, it's a new road anyway. First, before she could continue taking the materials, because the materials, you can realize that it's really needed in that environment right now. Focus on the road maintenance first. At least she would have poured a little of marram at the roadside until the building site. Poured at least marram first, concentrate on the road. After the road is okay, now it won't affect you and it won't cost you a lot. Remember, the people that will be telling to help you push the vehicles or to help you offload, they will need money. And she will end up spending a lot of money in transporting the materials to the construction site. She will end up using a lot of money. It should have been road construction first. She should have poured us a lot of marram at the road before she brings in trucks full of materials to the construction site. The road first should be the priority. Of course, they have made the road, but you can see the road is still at bad condition because it's a new road. At least she would have poured some marram on it. Because when you transport those materials, it will reach a point where the vehicles or the trucks stop because of the bad road. For people to offload fast the materials, and you remember, those people won't work for free every time. They will need money. And that's how she's gonna demand a lot of money for construction and paying these people. You see, unplanned projects, she should focus first on such things. Okay? Hey, whoa, I'm not an advisor. I'm just reacting. I don't know in which manner. Today, today I'm full with much of motivation and hey, whoa. I don't know where I should react to. Let me go to this. I don't know. I saw a video of this. Let me see first. And then we're going to continue bangering. I have no time today, but I'll try. I will try to see if I can fix some of the people. I can fix some of the people in this discussion today. Please like my video as we move ahead. Like my video, comment, subscribe to this channel. You are very much welcome. You have a space here in this channel. Subscribe, comment, and also you can share and like my videos as we move ahead. I realize a lot of people have been coming in and out. I don't know. Let me go to the... Is it? No, this one. It was not a live stream. It was a video, actually. A lot of ads. That's why, you know, I have to skip it because I'm after time too. If I really... Hey, about this merger KE, I don't know how it comes in. These are some of the people who started, I don't know who started with this Marwa. Some of the people who were inspired by this Marwa. Let's listen to him first before we continue.
I told you the reason, but it ended up being a big issue and a reason for people to talk about. But me, I respect you. I respect you as a big brother.
Editing, upon
Guys,
editing.
welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Maja_K. In case you're new here, guys, consider subscribing, sharing, and kindly watch the video till the end, guys. So we are
much of the disagreements of YouTubers in this village is rampant.
Very cold here, very, very much cold. So I have a friend here. Maybe introduce yourself. Hello, guys. Welcome back to Maja_K.
You realize that these people are saying, somebody was saying at the comment section, today I'm going to focus on comment section. I'm not going to put the content because I don't watch some small YouTubers in that village. I only concentrate mostly on Kenge and the family. Those are some of the people I react. I cannot edit everything. I cannot bring in every YouTuber. I cannot cover. Yeah? Some reactors go cover them.
I had to explain to them one by one. We started with my father. My father is, I'm happy that my father is a teacher. Yeah. So it's easy.
He has nothing to be discussed on. Let me just move on ahead to another person. Because today I'm just focusing on some of the YouTubers that I know. That I normally concentrate. And you tell me this is really normal. Eh? Is this really normal? Hey! Ewo, is it only about content or something? Because I don't understand. I don't understand why now Kenge has realized that that person who came, I don't know, it's called Jamaican or what, that person whose phone was stolen with the whose phones was stolen, that person who came to look for Bran. These people are just after content, I tell you. Because there is nothing. I tell you, if that Bran wouldn't be a somebody today, if there was no construction, genuinely, just speaking genuinely, nobody would even be close to that Bran by now. And you tell me that these people are not using and consuming that building. They have to make content every day about these people. They have to come in with a lot of lies to make content upon content. You hear a lot of reactors. They will come in as we are just to collect. We collect whatever we see and we correct. And you people are gonna take it in another way round. You gonna take it with negativity, and you take it in a bad way. It's not bad. You can react negative upon negative reactors. It depends on you. Let's go to Gigolo Master. Yes, that one. I think I'm going to end with the Gigolo Master. I'm going to end with the Gigolo Master because I can see my time has really run. I don't know if it's network. I hope network is not a problem upon on your side. About this Matiko.
No, relax. Pole pole, slowly.
You remember the promises that this D made to this Murimi, that they are going to build a house for him. Where did the promises go now? Where is the promises going? They, of course, they are still waiting for the donators. They will wait for donators. Because by now, don't tell me, by now, at least if it was from their pockets, they would be at the foundation right now, building for Murimi. Because you understand that they make promises on camera, but it is hard for them. It is very hard. Remember, right now, they have 2 projects. What about Mzee Joseph? Where? Right now, they don't even talk about Mzee Joseph anymore. They don't even concentrate on that. This is after they have consumed and used you for content. They are tired of you and they cannot even watch you. They cannot even follow up on you. Mzee Joseph, where is he right now? Nobody even discuss about this Mzee Joseph anymore. It's done and it will vanish like that. The same thing after they move out of this branch building, construction building. I tell you, you will not hear pium from these people. The same thing with Mama Ann. After they finished building with Mama Ann, you wouldn't hear any pium from them. The same thing they will do to this construction of Brian. After they are done with these people, they will not even put their nose on these people anymore. The same thing with the Murimi. You remember how D was bragging a lot, saying that we are going to build for Murimi. Where is the project heading to? The donators, perhaps donators are not giving anything on that. Because it clearly shows that they depend on these donators. If donators say, go and build at this place, they rush to that place. And they make content. They make use of content in those areas. The same thing, when Mzee Joseph came in, the issue of Mzee Joseph, you would see they would run there. I wonder, at this place, only content, people are just after this content. But when they are done with their projects, when they are done misusing you, they go run away because they are just after the content. Because about Murimi, I was even asking myself today, why? Where is the project? Because by now, at least the foundation would have been put down. If they were really, in fact, even the toilet, I'm sure it has not been completed. Even if it is completed, hey, the project of the housing, because they had promised this Murimi, they are going to build a house for him. Where is the project? The same case to the Mzee Joseph. Where is the project for buying a land for him? No, they cannot, because they depend on these donators. If the donators are giving, they go project that project. But if the donators don't come in, that is how people go vanish like that. And they are gonna be tired of that. Some of the things you understand at this kind of the juncture. Misusing upon using. Misuse upon misusing. I don't know if I still have time. And I was about to wind up when this came into my mind because I already watched that video. There's a lady who was saying that at the end of the video of Marwa that he dropped yesterday, so a lady who has been cooking for them said that she wanted to come to the villa, perhaps to have a discussion with Marwa. You cannot know. Then you hear she said she was told that you are not supposed to go there without booking an appointment on internet. So this came into my mind and I was asking myself, what if it's somebody who is in real need and doesn't have that knowledge of internet? That is somehow blocking people who do not have phones, maybe people who do not have proper means, like maybe not everybody will know about these internet things. We have old people maybe who doesn't know about phones. How will they apply for that particular thing? Now people must book an appointment online to go and visit these people. Perhaps somebody has an issue, an urgent issue. The way she blocks people, they block people. This Roro and this husband of hers, they block people. Is the way the neighborhood are gonna block them, because they are blocking people from going there. And you can see there is no even visitors who come there. Because I've been watching, there is no much visitors there. But they are already putting an appointment. You have to book an appointment. You have to apply first. Hey, but them, they will visit any place as they wish without appointment. That is blocking visitors from coming in. Blocking people who come in there. And you realize a lot of things are happening right now, of which you have to, hey, and it's like telling people that you must pay before seeing these people. I was shocked even in that video. I was shocked. So this thing was just real. You have to book an appointment first to see him. Even if you have an urgent issue, remember when you book appointment, maybe ask about, let's say, 200 people who have booked an appointment. He has to schedule a date for you to go there. Maybe it was just something small, maybe some little issues, you see? And you have to wait until your date of appointment is scheduled. Chai that these people have. The darkest part of heart that people have in this village, you cannot compare with anything. Ngoja mama. Guys, right now I'm facing a lot of challenge here with the more of interruption. I think I'm going to end from here so that we can continue from tomorrow as soon as I make a content for tomorrow. We'll continue. If you have any suggestion at the comment section, you can put at the comment section. If you've not subscribed and you come across this channel, please consider subscribing, like my videos as we move ahead. I think I'm going to end from here. Until next time, see you again. Bye-bye.